Eye Opener Productions presents Magical Kemet Revisited, Sunday, March 23rd, 2025, from 1:30 p.m. till 7 p.m. In honor of our previous Magical Kemet event 14 years ago, we once again bring you Master Teacher M. Fundishi, J. Hootie Mess, and Professor Kaba Kamene.
In ancient Kemet, they had showed that that's not a star there. I know it's a nebula. And a nebula gives birth to stars. And so Sirius A comes from that nebula. And then the ancient Kemet U said, we also come from that nebula. That birthed our star. So this gets really deep. So we're going to, I'm telling people, bring some boots because it's going to get real deep. We're going in real deep.
Calling,
so
you are now going to understand that it is time now to move back and get back onto the path of Ma'at. And on the path of Ma'at is where you are on your road to your destiny and what you were called for. And the longer that you go on this road, as you become an elder and you get more mature and you're moving through, your journey becomes clearer.
Make sure you get your tickets in advance for $30. Tickets will be sold at the door for $40. For tickets, scan this code or go to magicalkemet.eventbrite.com. We will be at the Long Island University, Brooklyn campus, Health Science Building. Enter at the gate on Flatbush Extension between DeKalb and Willoughby.
Get ready. The 42nd International Reggae and World Music Awards Show is coming to the Coral Springs Center for the Arts, Fort Lauderdale on Sunday, March 20, 2025. Celebrate the biggest names in reggae and world music as we bring nations together through music and culture. Early bird tickets are on sale now. Don't miss out. Grab yours today at thecentercs.com or irama.com and book your stay for an unforgettable weekend. Hurry, prices go up after Thanksgiving. Follow us on social media and visit our website, www.irawma.com for more details. The 42nd Irama Show, where the world comes to celebrate music.
It's the numerational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now. Family. What's up? It is now 5 minutes before the top of the hour, 5 minutes before we bring on the family business alive, keeping family business alive. Yeah, baby. Abundancechild, John Carr, the whole family might be in the building. You know what it is. Your brother King Simon is in the mother flipping building as usual. You know how we do. We keep it moving, baby. You know how we do. The board is always in the back because I never get bored because I'm here to make sure I'm interesting and informative in whatever I do. So I'm loving what we're doing here at King Simon Presents, man. Got a whole family of people. Got to big up my moderators already in the building. Got to big up the moderators in the building. At least one of them is already in the building. Color Curiosity, make sure you handle that business, having a good time. Make sure you support sister. And another one of my mods is Dr. Shakira Moore, the iridologist. You know how we do it. Just want to remind all you beautiful people, please like, subscribe, and share the video so we can build the algorithms. We're broadcasting live on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. 3 different platforms. And I'm also watching it on my phone just in case of any trolls. Me and the mods going to do what we got to do to keep it moving. Just remember, family, also, I did this lecture early today, and if you want to see it, just go back and rewind and check out Don't Try It, do it. I did a whole numerovational breakdown on it. It is a powerful lecture, so make sure you check that out. Remember, join my membership, because my membership, you get to see all of the lessons that are locked down in membership when I'm breaking down sayings, breaking down words, breaking down quotes, and all of that stuff. So check that out. You know what it is. And remember, you are watching King Simon Presents Only Quality People. If you do want to sponsor any of my shows, you got to email me at askthenumerovator@gmail.com, or you can actually text me immediately at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Right now, I do have my books on sale, signed copies of my books. I'm dwindling down. I had 30 books. I'm down to like 25 right now. So I'm dwindling down. So if you do want to get a signed copy of my books for the month of February, the melanated month of February, this special is going on. $36 for a signed copy. I will pay for the mail out and all that kind of stuff. I will do the shipping and handling, but I will sign your name on my book if you're interested in the book. Also, today we got a special guest. Like I said, we got a special guest, a dear friend of mine for many years, the one, the only Abundance Child, and her husband, John Carr. Tomorrow is going to be off the hook, because we're doing a tribute to the metaphysic master himself, Dr. Delbert Blair, with special guest brother Tony from the Meta Center and Meta Center Chicago, keeping the Meta Center legacy alive, hosted by King Simon Presents on YouTube, with special guest co-host Rosalind Hunt, international performing artist, will be right here with me on February the 13th at 3 p.m. sharp. And don't forget, this coming Sunday, we got Dr. Philip Valentine coming in with Brother Sabir Bey. And don't forget, we got Dr. Alicia Kair Ill coming in with the Magic of Death Money on February the 19th. And don't forget my class, The Grammar of Numerovation and How to Consciously Articulate It. You know how I break down the numbers. I'm going to explain all the old ways of recognizing what numbers were called, or what those different positions of your numbers are called, and creating your own new way, like I'm doing as far as numerovation is concerned. Big up to one of my elders, the one, the only Lloyd Strayhorn. He has a workshop coming up on February 25th called Learning the Art of Numerology as a Career. And coming in, thanks to my dear friend that's coming on, making that connection, I have this beautiful brother coming in, Samuel Lee Fudge, lead actor and writer of Mosiah. You can watch it now on Prime Video, on Prime, of course, Amazon Prime. You can watch it right now. He's going to be with me on February the 26th at 8 p.m. That's right. It's going to be off the hook. And I got a lot of stuff coming up. Also, again, big up to my moderators. Big up to Color Curiosity. Big up to Dr. Shakira Moore. Big up to AdaraMoselle.com. Hit her up. Paris, of course, PWCollections.com. Also, Kendall Cobb's hypnosis with Kendall.com, CarrieAnnIngram.com, my brother DTR. If you want your taxes done, contact DTR Taxes. And don't forget about my son JB doing his thing in Atlanta and the surrounding areas, cleaning cars and pressure washing and dumpster washing, all of that. Hit them up at the number below if you live in Atlanta or the surrounding areas. And my other son in New York City got a great studio, very intimate studio. It's called The Green Studio NYC. You can do your audiobooks, all of that. Even if you're recording your audiobooks at home, you could mail it to him and he'll do his editing, that's what I did. And he's doing his magic right now and finishing it up, all right? And if you want to book a session, text me your full name, date of birth, and 347-496-1022. And do remember, all my books are on Amazon, or you can go to Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. Remember, my newest book is about to come out, about to drop. The Numerovational Angles and Angel Number book is coming out. My children book is coming out. And guess what? I got a new workbook coming out called King Simon's Numerovational and Spiritual Lessons of Life Workbook. Going to be available via ebook first, and then I'm going to have printed copies, limited printed copies coming up after that. So make sure you text me for more info or go to my Linktree. I start promoting that momentarily. So I'm promoting it already. That's going to be powerful, because that's based on all the lessons that I've been teaching, all the lessons that's in my membership. I'm actually giving y'all a workbook so y'all can get it in and have a great mother flipping time. All right. Y'all going to learn today. Now, the person that I got coming up, yeah, baby. The people I got coming up is going to be live and direct. Now, this John is going to be the first time he's coming on my show. First time ever. But the one that only Abundance Child I've known since I had on diapers. Let me stop. I'm joking. I've known her for a long, long time. We used to have the Stop Playing movement back in the day, doing what we got to do. She was an empress of Blog Talk back in the day. A lot of people don't know. And I want to welcome them on my stage for the first time. John Carr is going to be on my stage. With my applause button? With my applause button? Let's stop playing. With my applause button? Let's make it happen as we welcome on stage. Abundance Child John Carr in the building. What up? What up? What up? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
Great. How you feeling?
Good, brother. I'm glad you feeling good, my brother. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. You've been through a lot, so I'm glad you are all, brother. Now, it's a pleasure having you here. Abundance, what up?
What's up?
No. I'm not even from Detroit.
Empress of Blog Talk. I love it.
Yeah. Come on, you know the deal. Come on now. Come on. You was the one tearing it up back in the day. You know how we do. You had,
I got some news for your audience too. I got an announcement to make.
I'm
coming back.
You got the world to know. Hold on. Don't let them know that yet. Don't let them know that
We not.
Calm down. Well, first and foremost, let me big up all the businesses because, y'all had so much websites and links that StreamYard said I can't put all of them on. And Facebook wouldn't take them. Yeah, Facebook wouldn't take them, so I had to break it down. So, but everything is in the description. But I want to make sure that everybody know that all of your links so far is pinned to the top of the chat, family. So if you want any, check out. I pinned up all of their links so far. Of course, I got JCBIYalignment.com up there. I got Abundancechild.com. I got Mothership.mn.co and also DropsquadKitchen links, all pinned to the top. So great. I couldn't get the Facebook and everything. It could only hold but so much. But I did tell her when Abundance Child is thorough, I said, send your links. She sent the whole book of her links. So, the book, the whole written page. So what's up, y'all? How's Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware doing? How is it doing out there? How is it doing?
It's snowing.
It's snowing.
It snowed, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm getting ready to say no, not snow again. That's why I moved.
Right. Yeah.
But thank y'all very much for coming on. And of course, today's topic, family, and please like, subscribe, share with at least 3 people, because 3 is the number of expression and expansion. Let's do this. Thumb up the video so we can build the algorithm. We got one of the empresses of the empress of Blog Talk in the building, and her husband, John Carr. First and foremost, the theme today is keeping family business alive. Now, Abundance, you've been through a lot of ups and downs with your business. I know it started from Mali, and then you went to Drop Squad and boom, boom, bap. You was top of the world doing your thing and still on top of the world. Let me say that.
Yes.
But, however, keeping a family business is not the easiest thing. And I got to say that because a lot of people have had family business, and some people have lost their family business. I remember reading a book, What Would the Rockefellers Do? And between Rockefellers and Vanderbilt,
we live, y'all.
Vanderbilt, calm down back there.
Yeah, so we live, Makai. Y'all doing a lot. We live. That's why I sent the link to the whole family.
Yeah, calm down.
I mean, because DropsquadKitchen is like the mothership is in effect. They out here busting orders out right now, dropping them off to the cars, curbside service.
Well, exactly. So, but let me finish what I was saying.
All right.
I was reading about What Would the Rockefellers Do as a book, and they spoke about how Rockefellers was able to keep their family legacy afloat for years, and then the Vanderbilts, they lost their legacy in one generation. Now, keeping this family legacy alive, and you can start off, Abundance, and then John can come in. How important is that for our audience to understand it? How important is that for you too to do such a thing right now? Let's start off, Abundance. Go ahead, give it to us.
I mean, it's been my whole life's mission. It's been my whole life's mission, and I always felt like there was something missing. And you know me personally, so I've always been searching for the man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like I tried everybody and everything. So this was that one part. And thank you for telling me to tune in to that show yesterday.
Yeah,
because that really helped me get some perspective on this is a revolutionary thing here. I always said that family was revolutionary.
Yes.
And for me to be able to have this gift, to be able to have the institution of marriage in my life and to become that institution, because he's a person, I'm a person, but together we are an institution, it's really been life-changing. And I now understand why the abundance wasn't rolling in the way that I thought it was supposed to be rolling in. So really thankful to Oludumare, the Most High, the Arumale, Tisha. Thankful to my Egbe, my Gungun. I'm thankful to his ancestors, my children's ancestors, your ancestors, our entire Egbe massive, so that I can really get this ball rolling now. And I understand why I had to go through those trials and tribulations. There was no way with all the stuff that happened, that that happened in my personal life, could I have still been doing the storefront, the front. Yes. The storefront was a front. Now, I was saying it was a front, but it really was a front because I was not able to really heal people. I was really not doing my mission as an Iyanifa in this life. I'm not somebody you're supposed to be coming to, getting a reading, and I'm doing Aaron de Lagoon or reading somebody's a queen or a Puele. I was told from the time that I was initiated that my work was to be healing the people. Like a lot of people get initiated because they want to be rich and famous and all that type of stuff. No, you're supposed to be improving the world. You're supposed to be using your gift as a priestess and the knowledge and the things that are downloaded to you to be helping other people. Now, I was not able to do that. I could boast I was making $40,000, $50,000 a year, right? But people were coming in like, oh my God, I used to listen to your Blog Talk show. I remember you had Dr. Sabi. I ain't got time for that. Did you want a Marla? You want a V-steak? I was not able to tell people about no sea moss or moringa, and I had all that stuff in my store, but people might have thought I was arrogant. Maybe I was. I don't know, but I did not give people the individual time that they needed to really help them. I really started out Drop Squad Kitchen to be unapologetically healthy by any greens necessary, and I was not able to give people that.
Right.
But yet I was always talking about, I always wanted to be a stay-at-home wife. You know that about me. I just want to be able to be creative and run my business. And even a lot of that my mind has changed about some of those things. But the point is that I have perfect alignment now. I met Mr. Believe in You himself. His whole life mission and professional purpose that he was doing well before he met me was to get people to believe in you. And his ministry has always been to women. And he is the 12th of 16 children. And when somebody says that they believe in a powerful woman and really mean that and don't want to control, he is the first man that I met outside of my friend Spears, because, you know, you're one of my friends, and I'm talking about men that have been romantic with that can really tolerate abundance, like really allow me to be myself and really push me to be myself. And that really just changed my whole perspective. It makes you not want to be loud. We think we're too loud already. We think we're too dominant and controlling already. But when he was like, no, honey, be yourself, express yourself, and that became our vow, it was life-changing. And I literally was able to tone it down. I really was able to be somebody's piece because he's my piece. I was literally able to be more creative. So to me, this is the most tangible representation of God on earth, is to be in this institution, because we literally are one. We literally don't argue. We literally are for real partnership. This really is the best family business I have ever had, being in this partnership, in this relationship. And I wish this on every single Black melanated human on the planet. To me, this is the way it's going to get done.
Oh, okay. Let me give that a round of applause. Everybody's here, man. Saturn's daughter, Paris Williams, is here. Kafunya's in the building. Let's give that a round of applause. I got
me and you shall never part.
Okay. Now, Brother John,
yes.
it's your first time on my show.
Yes, yes.
First time I haven't met you physically yet, I don't believe.
Yeah, let me know all about him.
No, you can keep it centered. Keep it centered. Focus. Keep it focused. Y'all together. This is what it is. So, important. Who is Brother John Carr? Because what I went through as far as the website is concerned is totally different. And it's another representation of you, but my audience don't know you. We know Abundance, but our audience don't know you. Who is Brother John, and why is it so important for you to maintain and keeping this family business alive? Please.
I'm gonna keep it simple. I am simply the help. The help in a time of need. You understand what I'm saying? And it's important to keep the family business together because family is everything.
That's right.
Family is everything.
Exactly.
And we believe in ourselves. So, that's, no level of success or successes will be reached without believing in yourself.
That was good, simple. I like keeping it simple. I always used to say, keep it simple, stupid. I know what it is. But, the background, your spiritual background, what raised John Carr to be the man he is today before he even met Abundancechild?
My parents.
Ah, good.
My parents.
Where they from?
My mother was very instrumental in my life. She was a pastor, but I don't give religion credit for being who she is.
Okay.
She was a non-tolerant woman. She didn't play no games, and she spoke her mind. So you can see why I would encourage her. No, be yourself. Be yourself. Say what you feel. We don't want to imprison her. We want her to be free. We get the best results from her being free. I'm not afraid of that.
Exactly. And you have an energy like Daruba Ben Wahab. You have an energy like Imam Isa. You have an energy. I feel that energy.
Who your teacher is?
Huh?
Outside of your mama.
Well, Dr. York is my spiritual teacher.
I didn't even say Dr. York. I said Imam Isa because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
I grew up with Dr. Imam Isa.
Yeah.
I ain't grew up with Dr. York. I knew him singing when I was a singer because he wanted me to open up for his tours back in the day. But you got that set with the whole time and everything, the taqiyya and all that, the same thing. That's the energy I remember and giving and embracing Imam Isa as back in the day with the discipline of Islam and all the information he was giving us. And when you have that type of energy, that means you come to do some real international worldly thing to serve humanity.
Yes.
In its purest form, regardless of what they're doing with him now and all that stuff, but regardless of what they did with Daruba Ben Wahab, who I know personally also. It's that energy is to serve humanity, and I'm glad that you came together with my sister here. And I actually thanked her. I even said I was proud of her because I do see the softer side. I know Abundancechild will put hands up and knock you to back in the day. and that was because there was a lot going on. And I know there's a lot going on in the background, in the family, and especially from her family and all of that she went through. And, like you said, but what I find it so interesting is that marriage nowadays or a union nowadays, because some people might not go down the regular marriage, but like George Frazier was talking about, he's been with his wife for a certain amount of time last night on a Hoppy show. So big up to Hoppy and the whole crew. Marriage nowadays is not promoted. Family business is not promoted to a certain extent because there's a lot of egos in it. How do the family, y'all included, plus the people working around you, the family working with you, how do we overcome the ego dynamic, the negative ego dynamic? Because everybody needs an ego, but the negative ego dynamic. Abundance, come with it, please.
Well, I had to start with myself.
Wow.
A lot of the ego comes from not knowing who you are.
Yes.
So for me, I had to do a lot of what we call in my practice is Ori work. He knows. I mean, even since I met him, I've done it even more because I really wanted this to work. I really wanted this to be successful. And when I met him about a month later, I walked out of DropsquadKitchen. I believed in our vision.
Right.
But before him, I literally had to let go of the person I was fucking. Excuse me. I had to let go of the person in Africa that's the sweetest soul. You know who I'm talking about.
Right.
That I felt like for some reason, I felt like I needed some validation to have a Prince or a Babalao or Nigerian person who was well known and doing big things, like on my side. I don't know why I felt like I needed that. Like I couldn't just be strong in my own learning and my own understanding because I love Ifa. You know what I mean? I have a whole rhyme about it, right? And same way I love more science. Whatever I'm into, like I go 100% full in all the way. What people don't know about me is I was doing this before more science. You know, like this. I've been like this since the 90s. Had my ancestors' birth since the 90s. So, and my warriors and all that kind of stuff. So, but I hid that part of myself. But like I said, getting back to the point, I felt like I needed some type of validation to have certain Ifas and Babalaos attached to me and stuff like that, especially the ones that were doing a good job teaching. So I let go of that. Then I also had a brother that, I just had brothers in my pocket. It's the one that, that be at like my work husband, be at Drop Squad all the time. Everybody think we together, Then I got the one who gives me the most attention over here. I got the person that I'm sleeping with, but I know I don't want to be with. I got the one that I party with and be at the reggae club and love to get picked. I just had to be like, stop. Right. Because everybody was trying to be like, trying to make up the John package, but it just really, it wasn't sitting with my soul right. So I literally told everybody I'm done, like blocked, whatever I had to do. And I literally made some room in my room. Like I had 3 closets in my master bedroom. I cleaned out one closet. I had 2 sinks in my bathroom. I cleaned out one sink. And I just said, I'm just going to make room. I'm going to just start acting like I'm married. I'm just going to start getting dressed. I'm going to start bathing. You know how we be making food? Like we know a man's coming over, so we'll make the curry chicken. You know what I mean? We do all that stuff. I started making food as if I had a man there and I wanted to show off. Like you need herbal tea, you need a fresh pressed juice. I wasn't doing that stuff for myself. I know how to do it, but I started doing that stuff for myself. And I literally just saw myself as married, living my best life. Doing what Neville Goddard calls living in the end, living the wish fulfilled. Like literally started listening to that kind of stuff, right? And just forgot about it. I didn't even try to say, oh, my husband is coming at this time, he's coming at that time. Right. We love Neville.
I got the whole connection from this beer John boy.
We love Ike, Reverend Ike. Like
I got all of that. I got all of me. Go ahead.
I really realized, like, wow, this is Aboriginal indigenous stuff. This guy just says it in a way that it makes sense for people who speak English, But really, it's Ori consciousness to me. The imagination is Ori to me, like everything he's saying. I like it just woke up Ifa cosmology in me. But anyway, I started doing all that stuff. I started feng shuiing my room, like making sure that I had a table on this side, a table on that side. And I literally forgot about it. And I walked around and I acted as if I am a married woman. I started adjusting how I talk to people. I thought about, because I kept having this recurring dream of my husband. It was the guy Jahidi, Ian Smith in Delaware. Then now I understand both of those people. Anytime you ask about this person, nobody ever has anything bad to say about John Carr. Nobody had anything bad to say about him. Both dark-skinned, attractive men, both really into music, both vocalists, both musicians. So I was just like, why is this man in my dream? Like, he's totally married. The dream, now I'm starting to understand my dream. My dream was showing me that this man is in a relationship. You learn stuff later on, like there's nothing you can do about it, but this actually is your person. And one day they were both performing at the same time, and my daughter and Nanatawa and I looked at each other. We were like, John Carr. Ifa was showing me all this time it was John Carr. I'm talking about I've been having this dream for 3 years, right? So I did all of that. Then I had this dream, and I saw Oshun take my hair. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So I went through a certain process. Hair was cut and everything. And 2 weeks later, John Carr walked into DropsquadKitchen.
Powerful.
But what I said all that to say is I started working on myself. If you heard, I started working on my diet.
Yes.
I was making fresh pressed juices. I was making smoothies. I was doing things that I noticed I did for men in my life, but I didn't just do for myself. I started making full meals. I wasn't just eating a beef steak from Drop Squad or eating Soul Food Saturdays. I was actually making a plantain stew, making alkaline things, using a lot of the same way I feed him. I started doing that for myself and my family. I started reading more. I started doing affirmations. I started doing Kegels. It's like I didn't know I was preparing to be even having sex. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I started really taking care of myself, and I started believing in myself.
Right.
I really started believing in myself, and in believing in myself, he came in the Drop Squad Kitchen. And I started talking about this is bullshit. You know, we're really not a community. People say they're community. They're just doing that to get nonprofit dollars. What we really need is a community board. We should have a board online. We should have something going on here every night in Drop Squad Kitchen. Hey, you want to be a part of the board? And I'm thinking that John Carr, I know, is probably going to be like, well, I need to do my research. He was like, absolutely, sign me up. What's up? I'm like, what? We've been together ever since.
You know, before there's an echo going on. You all right over there? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm hearing an echo. Turn that. See if you can control that. Please. Okay. Now I don't hear it. Good. Great. Can y'all hear me?
I just moved away from the mic here.
Okay. John, what I would like to ask you, because you had a special moment back in 1997 where you performed, or you was able to present your original composition called Woman at the Million Woman March in 1997, just to show the audience that you are a composer, you are a songwriter, a vocalist, and on many levels. But for you to dedicate that or livicate that to the women, what did that moment feel like in 1997 when you did that, especially in retrospect of dealing with a beautiful empress now and maintaining this relationship in family business? What did that mean to you at that time?
That was everything, man. That was everything. I mean, everything.
Yes, sir.
Everything. Because, I wrote that song to women like my mother, my grandmother, and women in the church who have been inspirational to me.
Of course.
So, imagine writing this song when you're with your mother at the supermarket. I had the papers in my pocket, just writing, writing, and then being able to perform it at that big of an event. Right. One brother who made it possible is no longer here, Sharon Richardson. He definitely made that thing possible, because when he heard this song, it was such impactful to him. He thought of his mother and the women that were inspiration to him. That domino effect, I knew it was going to happen. Right. If I was the writer and the composer of it, and I wrote it for women that were inspiring to me, I know that other men would feel the same thing. So yeah, we called who we needed to call, and I tell you, I went down to audition to get on that show at the last minute.
Wow.
Brought some flowers to whoever I needed to bring some food.
That was good.
I was on that thing, and to watch the million women from the stage.
Yes,
I was more than ready. I was more than ready, because I was singing that song every day, not knowing that would be one grand place to perform that. I still talk about that sporadically when I'm talking about it, because that was momentous for me.
You might have to write a book about that moment, because that moment is a powerful moment that needs to be shared visually, musically, everywhere. And you also work with the Delphonics, who's one of my favorite singing groups from back in the day. I love to dance, love song dance. I love song dances. I used to work with what's his name? Matter of fact, now we work with I used to cook breakfast for Blue Magic's own Ted Mills. And and he was a high-pitched singer for Blue Magic back in the day. So and he used to come down to the community, because I was making the pizza at the Ansar Allah community. So He used to come into the restaurant while I was cooking right there in 1985, 86. I was there cooking for Ted Mills and Gary Birdsong and and African Mbata, all these guys came, Jimmy Cliff, all these guys came down to see Dr. York or Imam Isa at that time, but Dr. York as a performer. So when I seen that you read your bio and seen that you work with the Delphonics, I said, man, I was just listening to the Delphonics song the other day because I like those. I believe was some of the best music that kept us in love with each other. Nowadays, I don't know what they're playing. Only one I'm really checking out is October London. He's sounding real good. It's a young dude sounding like Marvin Gaye. He's sounding real good, and I love what he's doing as a Libra spirit that he is, or the energy. But you know, to be engrossed or connected to those type of people and doing the thing that you did, I see why, you know, working with Abundance Child, who we all know has the Order of the Mother Earth, of course, that she's the Mothership.com, you know, the order, how you say it, the Grand Order of Mother Earth, how you say it again?
The Order of Mother Earth.
Yeah, Order of Mother Earth, Girl Society, who's been supporting women for so long, even the battles that she went through with her own, dealing with her own children and family and all that stuff, getting her children back. I remember that's what drew me to Abundance Child, the way she spoke at the National Black Theater and the passion she put behind about what she had to do to get her children back. And the way she presented the Moorish doctrine at that time was so powerful and profound. So, you know, to see both of y'all finally meeting after eons. It's eons. It's eons.
I used to come down to her open mic events.
Say it again?
I used to come down to her open mic events.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
you know,
we've known each other for about 16 years now.
So it's like,
yeah.
For me,
he was a customer at Drop Squad. Used to always seen John Carr with his children in like a backpack and a stroller.
Oh, that's what it was.
And I always known him. When I first met him, I met him with Queen Z Love at what's his name's house?
Dara
Boogie's house. And I remember being like, oh, damn, this nigga's fine. Like, oh my God. I was the host at the time. And we both talk about it, but he was like, during that time, people used to be like, oh my God, what's up? He didn't approach me. So I'm like, what's up with him? You know? He was his work ethic.
Right.
Now he told me, he's like, of course I saw you and I recognized you, but he wasn't there for that. I love that about John. He was there about his music.
That's right.
He used to always come in and you know, support Drop Squad Kitchen and bring people to Drop Squad Kitchen. So I have pictures of him in my phone at being at, you know, like Sister Ebony's Nobi's birthday party. He was there with his children and Queen at the time. So yeah, we've been around. Delaware's small.
You know, and you know, and that's as powerful that you've been around, but you never connect or
in my face.
Yeah, it came back in full circle.
I always had high respect for her.
Yes,
she's a woman in the community doing great things. You know.
Yes.
So I tell her all the time, I was prepared for you.
And you said that again. Say that again, brother.
I was prepared for her.
Oh, you're prepared? Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. Yep. You know, he's born the same day as my son, and he's still with his girlfriend from high school.
Love it.
Having 2 children. And they still, no matter what they're going through, he'll cry on the phone with me and we'll talk. And I said, don't worry, keep on going. You're doing better than what your daddy did. Do it. I tell him straight up. I don't care. I tell myself, because I was chasing entertainment. I know what I was doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? I chased the illusion. But I think, you know, to have that mentality, to be about your business, to be about your music, but also supporting women at the level that you are supporting, I have to commend you, you know, because that name John it's Johanna in Arabia, you know, back in the day, you know, and it's a very sensitive name, to tell you the truth. It's a very sensitive and healing name. That's why I tell people that born under that name John, I always tell them, forgive and let go. Forgive and let go, and all things will fall into place. So I had many clients named John, but it's so important that, you know, people like you and Abundance Child that are showing high representation of family business. And I've known Abundance before she got married and all that. When she would shut down the store, if the energy ain't right, she'll shut down the mother flipping store. Like, yo, everybody got to go out, get out. We got to clean the store. We got to sage it. Whatever we got to do, throw out somebody, whatever she got to do. She will make sure that business was clean. Now, Abundance, I'm going to you with this one because that was very important to you back in the day, you know, to make sure that no one is touching or your food with a negative attitude, making nobody was touching while we was arguing around the food. You was very adamant about that. Tell our audience about why that's so important when you have food and you're preparing food and all that, please.
Food is an energy.
Yes.
And according to Ifa, everything has an Ori. Everything is God. Everything in creation. And God is all there is. So yes. Food is one of the most intimate things that we deal with. Like you literally have to put it in your mouth. In your mouth, Holy Bibi Toro is the father of all sacrifice. So we're putting our food in the mouth. Food is also a physical effigy. It's a sacrament. So these are the things that's another thing I want to be telling people about. I posted something that says loading, Ancestral Kitchen Spiritual Culinary Retreat. These are the things I'm going to be dealing with because I working with it firsthand. This was not something that is written down. I mean, it might be written down. I don't know. But this is what I've been dealing with working with food for the past 15, 16 years. Right. There are esoteric properties of food, you know? So like when we making offerings with honey, we say what? Nobody puts honey in your mouth and what?
Spits it out.
And spits it out.
That's
so
right.
when we're using sweet things in food, we use salt a lot, right? Salt is to provide sweetness. It's also to provide protection. What are the esoteric properties of lemon? Like our ancestors knew what they were doing with lemon because we could use lemons for chemical warfare. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything has a meaning. Everything has its own ori. Guys, be safe. Everything has an esoteric property, and we need to be mindful of those things when we're using it. We should have a relationship with all of the plants. We should have a relationship with all of the animals that we're using. If we're eating animals and we're killing animals, we should have a relationship with it. We should be thanking the animal. We should be praying over the animal. We should be making sure that it's moving forward and its destiny has been fulfilled and thanking that animal for its sustenance. We should be doing the same thing with the plants because they're living beings also. We should have a relationship with the plants in the same way that we have a relationship with water. The same way we put our feet on the ground and we have a relationship with only lay earth. We should have a relationship with the foods that we're creating. So what are the esoteric properties? Not just the nutritive values of rosemary, neem, moringa, cascara sagrada, you know, all of these things that we're using. What are the esoteric aspects of these plants? And I think that's the Arunmila in me, that works with Osine, that, you know, I'm also scratched with Osine, that understands the power of the plants. Right. And I really want to talk to people about the power of the plants and the healing that they can do, because food really is our medicine. The plants really are our medicine, not just in the way that we eat them, the way that we bathe with them, the way that we can create poultices with them. Right. It's just so much stuff that we could do, the way we can make medicine with them. And I really want to talk to people about how to use food as a physical effigy, because if we can take the stories of, let's say, Jesus, right? Mm-hmm. And he always said, I and the Father are one. Right. He never said, I'm the Son of God and all this type of stuff that we were fed. And we made him into a whole physical effigy, human sacrifice. I eat the body and blood of Christ all the time. Then we should be able to understand food as the physical effigy. We should be able to understand our ori, right, our head as a physical effigy of the Christ, of the God in us. And right, to be able to use everything that's around us as an effigy. Everything is a living shrine. And I really feel like I have a gift of working with the food. And I'm going to be able to share that with people so that they can use food to manifest abundance. They can use food revolutionary as a way to heal their homes, as a way to attract good husband. Right. You know? Right. Because remember, you're putting food into your mouth, your ori, your head. That's sacrifice. We got to be careful. So, you know, they got terms out here, emotionally eating and stuff like that. I want to talk to people about that. Right. Why are you craving a salt? Why are you craving crunch? What is the genetic aspect of what you're doing? and why you want a macaroni and cheese or a lasagna. And how can I make that or show you how to make that and make it alkaline or completely electric or live or whatever your diet is? I got the answer.
Thank you very much for that, because like I said, you're very adamant about how energy and dealing with the food is important. As a matter of fact, it's a spiritual science from your perspective, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Because I was there on the phone when you talked to a Dr. Sabi. I know when you was connecting with Ma'a and Queen of Four and Dr. Africa and different other people, and seeing your growth over the years with either Ali or Enki, all these different people connected with these brilliant minds at certain intervals of their life.
Brilliant.
Tassili,
my first teacher. Yep.
First teacher. Yes. She's in Jamaica right now having a good old time.
Right.
So, and
he actually hit me up. I just thought about that. Tassili actually hit me up. She was like, when are you doing? Since when you've been doing an Ancestor Festival? Come on, we need to be doing something together. So I'm actually putting a proposal together right now. I hit up my other spiritual mother.
Yes.
From down there, the one who introduced me to Dr. Sabi, Sister Carlene Thompson. And I'm going to talk to Tassili about it and see if I can do something in April in Atlanta.
In Georgia, well, she always invite me to speak at her events now after after hearing what I said. But yeah, she definitely, and I'm one of her consultants. She's one of my consultants, just like you're one of my consultants and all that. But food is such an important factor. But getting back to family business, because a lot, I remember one of our mutual associates used to say, "Family is business, love is law." He's in prison right now, but it is what it is. Family is business, love is law. And I ain't saying his name. You know what? F that. Brother Polite.
This is deep. You know what's deep about that is the guy was saying that the woman is law, man is law, and the woman is love. But I do agree that love is the law.
Right. Love is the law. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Love is the law.
You can't put that on masculine or feminine. You know what I mean?
Right. George Frazier was talking about that's what made his life work. And that's all. I've met George years ago. And I've been living off of that earn, learn, and return. You earn what you have to earn, you learn what you have to learn, and you return it back to the community, whether giving them numerology, whatever I'm doing, I got to give it back, just like producing and all that, And, family, those who are just tuning in, family, those that's been under a rock for a little bit, you can, I got Abundancechild and John Carr, family entrepreneurs, and much more than that. But you could go to John Carr's website. That's jcalignment.com, abundancechild.com, and also go to the mothership.mn.co and also DropsquadKitchen.com. Big up to that. Big up to Marcia Webb, my daughter's mother. What's up, Marcia? How you doing? I think that's the one. That's my daughter's mother who just had the baby. Ashley, our daughter, just had the baby. So big up my 15th grandchild. 15th grandchild. We ain't joking out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But family, make sure you support everything that we're doing. I got to take a hard break real quick. And we're going to be back with their big news that they have to mention that they wanted to share with us earlier. They want to do it early, but I want to wait. We're going to take
I didn't want to do it early.
we're going to take a hard break, and we'll be right back. We're going to be back in 1 minute, family. So don't touch that dial. Brother King Simon has the one, the only Abundancechild, and Brother John Carr in the building. Will be melanated and black after this. Don't touch that dial, family. We'll be here.
Eye Opener Productions presents Magical Kemet Revisited, Sunday, March 23rd, 2025, from 1:30 p.m. till 7 p.m. In honor of our previous Magical Kemet event 14 years ago, we once again bring you Master Teacher M. Fundishi, J. Hootie Mess, and Professor Kaba Kamene.
In ancient Kemet, they had showed that that's not a star there. I know it's a nebula. And a nebula gives birth to stars. And so Sirius A comes from that nebula. And then the ancient Kemetu said, we also come from that nebula. That birthed our star. So this gets really deep. So we're going to, I'm telling people, bring some boots, because it's going to get real deep. We're going in real deep.
Calling, so you are now going to understand that it is time now to move back and get back onto the path of Ma'at. And on the path of Ma'at is where you are on your road to your destiny and what you were called for. And the longer that you go on this road, as you become an elder and you get more mature and you're moving through, your journey becomes clearer.
Make sure you get your tickets in advance for $30. Tickets will be sold at the door for $40. For tickets, scan this code or go to magicalchemet.eventbrite.com. We will be at the Long Island University, Brooklyn campus, Health Science Building. Enter at the gate on Flatbush Extension between DeKalb and Willoughby.
Get ready. The 42nd International Reggae and World Music Awards Show is coming to the Coral Springs Center for the Arts, Fort Lauderdale on Sunday, March 20, 2025. Celebrate the biggest names in reggae and world music as we bring nations together through music and culture. Early bird tickets are on sale now. Don't miss out. Grab yours today at thecentercs.com or irama.com and book your stay for an unforgettable weekend. Hurry, prices go up after Thanksgiving. Follow us on social media and visit our website, www.irawma.com for more details. The 42nd Irama Show, where the world comes to celebrate music.
It's the numerational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now. Yes, family, we are back. We are melanated. We are carbon. We are all of that, family. Getting ready to come back and bring my two people back on. Just want to remind everybody out there, just want to remind all of you that tomorrow we're doing a tribute to Dr. Delbert Blair. Tomorrow's his born day. Want to send a salute to him at 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. live and direct with Brother Tony, who is the proprietor of the Meta Center 2 right now, the Meta Center that was started by Dr. Delbert Blair. This is his man that he used to show love to all the time, Brother Tony. Brother Tony's a shy brother. He never used to come out. He only used to do Meta Center business. So this is the first time he's doing an interview with me live and direct. And remember, this coming Sunday, I got Dr. Philip Valentine and Brother Sabir Bey. This is going to be an interesting conversation from 7 to 9 p.m. But tomorrow, I have a special guest co-host, the one, the only Rosalind Hunt, the international performing artist that sang Murphy's Law. Big up to her. She'll be on. She had a relationship, a good friendly relationship with Dr. Blair for many years. She's from out of Chicago also. So she'll be on as my special guest host. And on this coming Wednesday, next Wednesday, we have the one, the only Dr. Alicia Kayer-Ill coming in. Of course, he's going to be coming in talking about the magic of death money. Of course, I got a great workshop coming up called The Grammar of Numerovation. I got a special one for y'all. I'm breaking down some stuff for this one and how to consciously articulate it online. Get your advanced tickets right now. Go to my Linktree /King Simon, the Numerator. Big up to Lloyd Strayhorn. It's February 25th. He got Numbers You and Beyond workshop coming up, learning the art of numerology as a career. That's going to be powerful. And like Red Alert used to say, here we go. Samuel Lee Fudge had a very good conversation with this brother. Man, what a spiritual brother. What a healing conversation I had with this brother, man. And we talked about it. He's about it. although he's born right here in America, and I'm going to ask him some questions, man, doing Mosiah Garvey himself. And I'm going to be watching it right before, because he made sure that he said, man, King Simon, I want you to watch it at least 1 or 2 days before. And I told him, yes, I would, because I want it fresh in my head. Although my family was a part of the Garvey movement, my grandfather knew Marcus Garvey back in Jamaica back in the day. So I can't wait to see that. All right. So family, let's get back to it. Let's bring them right back on. The one, the only Abundancechild and John Carr goes back on as we doing it right here as we closing out and finish everything up. Oh, yeah. How y'all feeling? Y'all back. Y'all back. Y'all ready? How y'all feeling? Hold on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Drop Squad Kitchen ain't nothing to F with.
Right. That is better than Drop Squad. It's Drop Squad.
Y'all doing the night move. Y'all doing the night
Drop Squad. It's Drop Squad. One thing about Drop Squad, when you eat it,
to pull out my knife and do my thing.
Drop Squad real not take no shame, and we built for that. Ancestors got it back. Chief Alchemist lead the pack, and where my egg bait at from heaven and earth on the map.
Yo, I love the video. Love the video. Of course, you know, I'll pull out my weapons real quick and start.
Right. Because we, for real, that is our actual dojo.
Yeah, I know, yes.
It's literally right across the street, King Simon. Like, when I moved here, I was like, this is crazy. I moved across the street from the dojo.
Hey, that's something. Big up to the dojo. Big up to the V family, of course.
Jitsu
family all the time. Big up to Sanukis. It's all family. We all do what we do, and we keep it flowing the way we supposed to flow. Big up to the Supreme Grandmaster Professor B, who I had the chance to meet and talk to, and of course Dr. Powell, who definitely I had to meet to talk to. If he didn't talk with his hands, he'll talk. Yes. But back to the show, family. Again, family, I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share. You know, this is King Simon Presents Only Quality People. That's the name of the show. We ain't got no time for the trolls and the madness. We ain't doing all of that here. Y'all know how I get down. Trolls can go somewhere else, take a stroll somewhere else. So we don't do that. And I want to welcome all the new people that's coming in. I want to welcome my moderators that's sharing Drop Squad Kitchen and all the different websites. She's been sharing it. Big up to Color Curiosity. Also born the same day as Abundancechild. So big up to Color Curiosity. They're in the building. They say they're the birthday twins. So, all right. Y'all said y'all had something special that y'all wanted to announce. Please. Do I need a drum roll or something? What's going on? Do I need some reggae gunshots? Do I need some of that?
It's not really that serious. Coming back to radio, WJBS Thursdays, 8 p.m. It's your girl Abundancechild live every Thursday, 8 p.m. on WJBS Radio, Wilmington, Delaware, streaming on everything.
Oh man! Oh, get out of here! When is that starting there?
March 6th.
Okay, right before your birthday. Okay. They couldn't wait till after your birthday.
I could.
Okay, yeah, do it after your birthday. That's a better cycle. You know what I'm saying? Because you're being your reputation cycle. Critical cycles, you don't want to start nothing in. But that was good. That's good. Okay, congratulations. How did that come across? And it's going to be online too, right? So people can listen to it online, right?
Yeah.
What's the website?
WJBS.com.
WJBS.com?
I got to look it up.
Okay, because I want people to be able to tune in. WJBS.
WJBSradio.com.
WJBS Radio. That should be very interesting. .com or .org? .com?
.com.
All right. No, you know what? And March 6th would be good because that's your number. That's one of your power numbers anyway. Go ahead, do your thing. If that's what you're going for, go for it. But boom.
Well, this was my 50th birthday present to myself.
Good.
My sister sent me a message. Kamisha, the one who makes all my jewelry.
Yeah, the jewelry sister. How's she doing? The Leo, August 15th.
Phenomenal things.
I remember her. Yeah, I love beautiful
she
self.
Sent me a message. She said, do something this year that you've been afraid to do. And I was just like,
oh, got it. Let me change.
I've been afraid to I've been afraid to get back and do what I love to do. which is speak.
Right.
And one of the reasons why I was afraid to do it is because I had gained a lot of weight. I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel relevant. I told you what happened. You were telling me how you were telling somebody else why you don't put abundance on your show. And that person told you she's not doing anything. And King Simon, that hurt me for about a week. I was like, what do you mean I'm not doing anything? I'm doing the most. Right. Like, is that person married? You know what I mean? It's like, I was really going hard on myself and the community. Like, what do you mean I'm not doing anything? Right. You know how hard it is to hold down a business for 12 years. And I did it for 12 years as a single parent. Exactly. With my family, like, and I could have still been doing it. We had opportunities, but we decided to do something else. We decided to do the JC and AC alignment. AC alignment is how I teach Ori consciousness to people. Right. That is my spiritual work that I'm doing. Right. Drop Squad Kitchen will continue to be what it is. We're going to be releasing our products. We got New Jerusalem. We have bacon grease. We've got all the labels and everything. They're just ready to go. I just got to get the ads out there, get them shipped. So Drop Squad Kitchen, you will be able to purchase like the loaf, and I'll be having all, you know how when you got a box of spaghetti or lasagna, it tells you what to make on the back. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll have recipes that go with that. And we just created Drop Squad Institute. So Drop Squad Institute is my way of getting Drop Squad Kitchen to everybody by teaching people how to make the food. It's called Drop Squad Institute. And Drop Squad Institute is where I'll be giving people certifications and how to make this food, as well as all the ancestral healing and esoteric aspects of food that I was telling you about. It's something like you created new motivation. I created this.
Yes.
So I will be certifying people in that. And we actually have the license. We have the 501c3. We have all of that paperwork. It's just ready to go. And we've been doing everything that we do together. So he doesn't do a camp, a clinic, a workshop, a talent show, a showcase, an open mic event, unless Drop Squad Kitchen is in the building. If he's doing a camp, he's making sure that Drop Squad Institute is in the building, or Playing with Food under the Unapologetically Healthy brand is in the building. So we literally do everything as a partnership, in business and personal. We have group family texts at home. He could be like, Miara, you need to make sure the bathroom is done. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Makai, you need to make sure the floors are done. Right. You can see him counseling the young men that are in our organization. You can see him with the young men being a mentor to them. Good. When Miara needs the father figure, he can be like, well, hold on, let me tell you what I'm hearing from your mother. What I'm hearing from you right now is that you think you're the boss, but your mom is the boss. This is Drop Squad Kitchen hours right now. And I know you think your mom is your friend, but she's not your friend. Let me tell you about what my mom told me. Like I said, he's the 12th of 16 children. So this really is a dynamic, beautiful partnership. Like I said, you would never believe, like, I don't have to raise my voice at him. We really don't argue. I don't even know why people say that marriage is hard. Like, what are you talking about? Relationships are, do you consider it to be hard?
No. And now, John, do you have children? Prior to?
I do.
Oh yeah? How many children do you have?
I have 3.
3? Okay. How are they doing? Are they enjoying this whole union too?
Yeah. We talk.
I know sometimes they could be funny, our children.
One was living with us for a while.
Oh, good. The
other one, Moon, one's in college. Ayan is in college. Alana was staying with us, and Moon just loves Amma. He just loves me. He be telling his mom, like, I love her. I'm sorry, Bob, but her food is way better. And he's always like,
don't do that to your mother. Don't do that.
He loves it. She sends me the information. She actually would be like, look what my son said.
He's not afraid to come over and cool. I'm gonna put some to work.
Good.
And I send her the curriculum every single time he comes over here. I'll be like, we built a fire today. He made a 5-course meal today. We did a science project because he was saying, how come the apple juice is not brown like in the store? I'm like, that's called oxidization. So why don't we put out an apple and let's watch it all day and do an experiment? And then I email her because I have this school. My school is now on the record with the United States Department of Education. I take what I do very seriously. So when any children come around here, I send their curriculum to their parents, and then I update it so that people can take classes with me. Let's say if your children are homeschooled in the state of Delaware and you want them to be a part of my Playing with Food curriculum, if you want them to get my Playing with Food curriculum to learn how to use plants to better yourself, then I put everything underneath that umbrella. If you want to work with John, so John has a children's choir. They meet on Saturdays. You can work with us, but this is the catch. We're doing business a different way. Nobody works with us unless you sign up to the Mothership. Kafun, you know, she's been to the house. Y'all got to sign up to the Mothership to get my food. It's the mothership.mn.co. I own the mothershipclub.com. So eventually I'll just, link them up. But right now it's the mothership.mn.co. Yes. So if you go on there, you will see that we have 200-300 members. And that is how people are able to order food from us. They're able to cater. We're able to go into school systems and teach JC alignment, unapologetically healthy, playing with food. So we created a society. And if you want to work with us, you got to be a member of the society. It's free.
You can go to the website I'm showing. You can scan the QR code also. They got a QR code to it also. I've got it right here on the board. This is what we do. This is what she's been doing for a long time. I mean, Abundance been into this for thousands and thousands of years, man.
Yes,
thousands and thousands of years.
She's been doing a great job at it.
Yes, I'm so proud of the sister and so proud of her mother. Big up to her mother, born November the 8th.
Mama Maxine.
Mama Maxine and a father who born a day after me, February the 2nd, father. And even starting the one who helped start that Molly's one, that when that passed on, I got a chance to meet him. He was cordial and respectful to me. So I showed him. Respect him. To your brothers also. Big up to your brothers. Big up to your brothers also. That was a part of the whole thing. And watching this guy,
everybody worked for Drop Squad Kitchen.
And getting back to that, what was it like, the transition from Molly? Tell people that your mother and stepdad had a business first, and then you transitioned it from Molly to Drop Squad.
There was no transition. Let me just make that clear.
Okay.
My mom was tired. She said she never worked so hard in her life. My mom was, head of labor relations for Verizon, Northeast corridor. Like, both my parents always made 6 figures, right?
Right.
So she was like, why did I go into retail? Nobody told her that. She said, I'm not going to be scooping at 60 years old. This is too hard. It's not making enough money. I'm not signing another lease. I'm like, hold up, Mom. Let's do this. She was like, no. She said, you know what? Not no. You can buy the business. That woman sold it to me.
That's right.
Made me make payments. I just want to make that clear. And I have so much respect and love for my mother, because that's where I get that mind from, that business mind. It is from her.
Yeah.
She is Shango in the flesh. Iyami in the flesh.
Actual flesh.
So I learned that from her. She's my biggest supporter. When I left Drop Squad Kitchen, she said, listen, we need to be co-packing. You need to get these products. People talking about they paying $30 for a quart of your dressing. Girl, you need to do this. So she's like, send me a proposal. And didn't we? Yep. We sent her a proposal. She invested in it. She got the labels. She got the jars. She got everything. She was like, and I'm handling y'all money. Because clearly I don't think neither one of y'all know it. So we got the proposal for that. So and it's funny. So we created a board. She is our financial, like our treasurer. Maxine don't play, like, for real. So that's for the record, that's how that transition worked. I bought the business, then brought my brother all the way from California into the business. Right. Now, he really didn't understand the community aspect. He wanted it to be very black and white. He's the third of us. So, my parents taught him about credit. I was at Clark Atlanta, like, yeah, I'll take the PNC card. Yeah, I'll take Bank of America. I'll take all that, just running up stuff. My parents were like, listen, you're not going away. You're staying with us. You're not going to have to take out loans. So he had a better understanding of business and credit. So what he did was he was like, we're going to run everything. We're going to use other people's money.
Right.
I was running the business old school like my parents did, mom and pop. He was like, no, we're not doing that. We're getting Amazon accounts. We're getting Apple accounts. We're getting American Express. I didn't really like that. I was just like, we using the socials and doing all this type of stuff. So we ended up splitting, but not before he taught me how to do food costs. Not before we changed the logo from the star and the crescent, red, black, and green, DSK, to something more universal that other people can understand, the same thing that he's wearing to this day. Right. Not before he taught me that I know the customer's not always right, but you can't be cursing out everybody, Abundance.
Exactly.
You know, like really, right. He really helped me to understand business in a millennial kind of way, because millennials are different. They handle business differently. So big ups to him. We definitely parted, and Drop Squad Kitchen became what it is to this day. He also was a major investor in Drop Squad Kitchen, dropping money when I needed it. And to this day, if I need anything, you know, he is definitely a consultant. My brother has, my other brother, Roz, worked in the business, did the same thing.
Big up to Roz. Big up to brother Roz.
So we're in a different place right now. We're in, let's make Drop Squad Kitchen mobile. Let's do the teaching.
Yes. Yes.
Let's do the teaching. I think that's the best way that we could get Drop Squad Kitchen in every building is let's show people how to make the food. And I'm going to make it easy for you. You can buy the sauces, you can buy the loaf, and I will teach you how to make the chicken. I'll teach you how to make the V-steak. I'll teach you how to make that, but you're just going to have to buy this product and notice that I'm using this seasoning. So it's still kind of like you get the toolkit, but you had to buy the loaf, you had to buy the sauce,
right,
you know, stuff like that. And then we'll show up for special appearances. Like Tassili need me to do another one for Wizards of Ross. Drop Squad Kitchen will show up and we'll have the vegan salmon. We'll have the vegan tuna. You know, the raw vegan tuna. We'll have the raw vegan rasta pasta. All that stuff that people love. I'll have the oxtail. You know.
Well, definitely, if you do that, you let me know if you're coming down and doing an event here with Tassili. I'll definitely want to be down. You know how we do. You know how we get down. We have a good time. You know, we hit that stage. It's over. It's over.
I'm trying to link up with some new people. There's a sister that I really, really admire. I want everybody right now, if you can, go to embracingspirituality.com. That sister is a marvelous human. She's the one who I was trying to link up, you know, with the brother Tony. She's just full of information. She is like an elder version of myself, but way more refined and beautiful to me. I learned so much from her, and I'm really hoping she's tuned in and she's listening right now because, as I said, I'm working with Sister Carlene, who introduced me to Dr. Sebi. Would love to work with Tassili for the Atlanta event, but I would love to work with the sister for your hometown, Jamaica. I would love to bring together an ancestral kitchen, embracing spirituality retreat. You know what I mean? So these are the things that I want the people to start looking forward to. And hopefully when I submit the proposal to her, she'll buy in, she'll want to be a partner. But if people go to that site, people can see the type of vibration that I'm on. Because she is like a major mentor and like an elder sister mother to me. Like I can't tell you how I could have got through this past year without her.
Right.
So I feel like it's important for us to big up the people who have helped us in our life, you know. And John went through something real crazy with the diagnosis. She was right there, like, you know, these are the spiritual things you need to take care of. So she's not somebody that you're going to be seeing on social media and all of that, but her blogs have been there for a long time. And I just really want to big her up, you know,
I got you. That's why I shouted it out. I put it in my chat so everybody can follow it. I don't want to keep y'all too long because I know y'all got a whole business running. Y'all run longer than Chinese restaurants. So I know y'all be out there doing your thing. John, I wanted to come to you because not only do you teach people about vocal warm up and staying hydrated and dressing. I want, you know, with JC alignment, you know, I was telling when I used to be a singer, I still love to sing, but what what would be the best training for people that want to be a vocalist, who want to sing? Because I remember going to opera, practicing opera singing for the breath. And me and people like Trevor Sparks, a reggae artist that he was the one that told me to go, yo, Simon, you need to go and take some opera lessons and go take opera breathing. What is your advice for young people that want to sing and want to use their voice to help communicate on a higher level? Not just singing, but speaking and all of that. Please talk about it.
Take JC Alignment's courses.
There it is.
Because people always promote the art of everything. I teach you science so you can appreciate the art that you are.
Exactly.
So you can't get away from believing in yourself.
That's right.
That's the message. You can't. So that's what I would say. Take JC Alignment. Let me align you. Let me attune you. Let me get into the essence of you so that you can be like, I get it.
There it is. There it is. He got one-on-one private culture. He got group culture. He got children.
That class is hard.
He do the children for free. That's beautiful.
That I'm the only woman that he's been with that has actually finished that class.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm doing it. And I actually did it.
It's a workout.
It is a workout. And I love, now I do jiu-jitsu, but I tell you, this was a spiritual workout.
Yeah.
Like, I am so proud of him. I'm so proud of his mind for creating something like this. And I'm always talking about I need to lose weight. He'd be like, just come in the basement and take my classes, because it's so much breath work. You're literally like, and I'm just literally tired. And I have really lost weight just by, us doing our 21-day detox, smoothies and just juice fast. And
she's still losing weight. She look good.
And doing, thank you. And then doing his classes, doing his breath work. He just will get up in the middle and just be like, come on now, let's.
I tell you what, JC, I definitely would like to see you put out a book like this, because I think that's important to see Black men, not just a yogi and all that. I think Black men and Black womanhood should put out books like this, because I like to read this, and this book definitely insightful for me, of breathing between nostril and mouth, or just the mouth or just the nose. We need that kind of information. Some people want to read, what I'm saying? Some people want to read and highlight. I was always a reader. That's why I read all of Dr. Imam Isa's book and Dr. York I was reading. I was doing a lot of reading. So, and I like books. Like books. I'm waiting for Abundance to come out with her book. So I'm waiting.
He knows that it's coming. I've been writing it for a long time.
Yes, I've been writing for a long time.
The Book of Abundance. Y'all get it all the time on Facebook. I'm always giving pieces of it.
We want it only on Facebook. We want it right here in our hand.
My mom asked me the other day, and I said it'll probably come out when she passes. Because it is so, there's a major part in there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That really is the Book of Abundance. And I just really love that woman. And I really feel like it might not come out till I'm like 60 or 70. And I just really feel like there is no true rush to greatness. But I also feel like there's something that I feel like all of us can be doing as we're putting these retreats together. It would be amazing to be having the New Motivation, JC Alignment, Drop Squad Kitchen retreat, like where we're all doing something in a place where you only need an ID to go to, right?
Right.
Like St. Thomas or anywhere the U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, we can do something like that, because I think that it would be amazing and life-changing.
Yes. I have a whole
and I'll do the food,
Yeah, that would be nice, because we could definitely do something like that. Well, family, I want to thank y'all so much for coming on. And it's 9:09. Wow, that's my grandfather's birthday. 9:09, baby.
He's the 9-1. He's the 9-1.
Yes, he got the energy. I shade to the ancestors. Obviously, he must be talking to me somewhere. But thank y'all very much for sharing. Any last words from both of you want to share with the audience, please? Land your motive.
Believe in you. Believe in you. Believe in you. When no one else does.
Hey.
Believe in you. When times get rough.
I'm not singing, John.
Don't settle for less. Because you are the best. Just believe in you. Believe in you.
It is. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, that as interesting that you sang that song because at the Nine Ether Godfest, Brother Rich had us sing Optimistic by the Shades of Black.
Oh, okay.
Had the audience sing that song, and we was singing that song, just so people can stay optimistic and believe in themselves, like you're saying, how important that is, and even during the so-called distractions that they're trying to throw out there, you know, we all go through our ups and downs, but if we could believe in ourselves and be optimistic about ourselves, then nothing could stop us. So I want to thank y'all all. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you and the family. Thank you and the family and all of them. Mimi, Nanatawa, all of them. Your mother, your pops, everybody, the ancestors, everybody. I want to thank all Ashe for coming on. Let me give them a round of applause. Yes, let's give them a round of applause, man. And family, make sure you support all of their links. I've been showing their websites in and out of the program. Show all of their links. That's what a real host is supposed to do. Show the links and let people know that it's real. Let people know that.
I was just told Abundancechild. I got to check what's going on with Abundancechild.com.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? Out of all nights. But I'll fix it. It'll be fixed probably in the morning.
All right, good. Because I looked at it too, but I know you. You probably, you know, I know.
I'm always doing something on the back end, and
she not losing that name. I'll tell y'all that.
I know. I have that till like 2028. I also own Miko.com.
Exactly. You know, we had stoppedplaying.org, and
I did lose it, King Simon, but I also paid $2,600 to get it back. I lost it, and I had to pay $2,600 to get it back. I paid it. I said, oh, no. And I bought abundancechild.org.net, everything.
Damn. Well, I'm so proud of both of you, man, especially you, Abundance, because knowing you so long. John, thank you very much for what you do in the music career. Me growing up in a music family and all of that, man, you know, on my father's side, Grace Jones, on my mother's side, Sue the Q. And, you know, it's just knowing what it is, you know, music is music, you know, and that's what. And music is the one that keeps our savageness down. And sometimes it can bring our savageness out too if we're not careful. So we got to stay focused, and thank you. And thank you again for coming on. John, first time. It won't be a last time, brother. Definitely. And Abundance, we'll talk. Let me know what's going on, anything, and whatever's happening in Atlanta or Delaware. I know you got something coming up. Do you have any events coming up that you want to shout out real quick, please?
Just don't forget, tune in to WJBSradio.com. Abundancechild Live every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. starting in March.
Right. Every Thursday, starting in March, baby. Tune in at 8 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in worldwide, because I know y'all people in England be watching, and y'all people in Canada be watching, y'all people in the Caribbean be watching.
Yep.
Let's keep it locked, all right? All right, y'all be safe, all right? Thank you very much. All right.
Peace
and love. Peace and love. That's right. I want to thank both of them for coming on and showing their love, man. Oh, man, it was a great time linking up with Abundancechild. We haven't seen her on here for a while, but she's still doing great work. She got a lot of stuff going on now, and also she's married now and doing her thing. John is a beautiful brother. I'm glad he's a Virgo brother, like people like Brother Rich and Billy Carson. They all Virgo, so they're about that work, putting in that work. So I'm proud of her getting that compliment. Because she's a Pisces, he's a Virgo. That's their compliment. That's a complementary sign to each other. So a lot of people like to say opposition. No, that's compliment. Europeans say opposition. We say it's compliment. Leo is a compliment to an Aquarian. And then you go look at it all so on for, you know, Cancer, Capricorn. Those are compliments. That's why Sister Myra Moss always says she believes in only the 6 signs, not the 12 sign, because all of them are one. All of them that are supposedly opposition or complementary, when you complement, that's when all of them become one. When they're opposition, that's when it's 12 signs. But when they're complementing each other, that's when it's 6 only. All right. So enough respect to Sister Myra Moss, who I'm going to have on my show one day. All right. Big up to Sister Cafunia in the building. Cafunia, thank you. Marcia, what's up? Thank you very much, Marcia. And of course, thanks to Roro in the building. Thanks to Color Curiosity in the building. Everybody that came in to tune in and lock in. Remember, share this broadcast, keeping family business alive. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Do remember Abundance Child, all of our links is right here. All of our links is right there. Make sure you go to the links of Brother John and sister Abundance Child, and their whole family is doing great work throughout the community. And on Instagram, also on Facebook. I see y'all. Again, please like, subscribe, share with at least 3 people, thumb up the video, or share with as much people. Tomorrow, Delbert Blair's birthday, solar return, Earth Strong, cosmic return. He transitioned, and our brother is still teaching in that spiritual realm. Tomorrow, we are going to salute Dr. Delbert Blair. Tomorrow, we'll salute Dr. Blair. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. With the great international performance artist, Sister Rosalind Hunt. I don't know if y'all know who Rosalind Hunt is, but her great mother was Geraldine Hunt. So I'm going to have her on tomorrow. Her great mother just celebrated her birthday. May she rest in eternal peace. Geraldine Hunt, born February the 10th, and Dr. Blair, born February the 11th. So I'm going to have Rosalind Hunt on, international performance artist, going to be on with me tomorrow live and direct as a co-host, because she had a dear closeness with Dr. Blair, and I want her to come on and help me to interview Brother Tony and ask some questions about what's going on with the Meta Center, and making sure that we talk about Dr. Blair in the fullness of who he is and what he came to do. So tomorrow at 3 p.m., Dr. Blair's birthday. Tomorrow is also Freedom Williams' birthday from CC Music Factory. Big up to my brother Freedom from CC Music Factory. He lives in Brooklyn in the Brownstone, my good brother out there in Bed-Stuy all the time. I always run into him at Moshood. All the time. Sunday, we got Dr. Philip Valentine and Brother Sabir Bey. Next Wednesday, we have the Magic of Death Money with the one, the only Dr. Alicia Kair Ill. Then my grammar of numeration and how to consciously articulate it. Ooh, I got a lesson for y'all. A workshop for y'all. We're going to put y'all to work at that workshop from 1 to 3 p.m. All right. Each hour is going to have something good. All right. Or every half an hour is going to have something good. Let me put it like that. Big up to Brother Lloyd Strayhorn. He got his workshop coming up called Learning the Art of Numerology as a Career. On the 25th, and then on the 26th, we have my brother Samuel Lee Fudge, lead actor and writer of Mosiah, tribute to Marcus Mosiah Garvey. You know, he was posthumously pardoned, so we can't neglect that. So I'm glad I'm bringing on the brother that acted as him, thanks to Abundance Child making that connection. February 26th. At 8 p.m. So y'all got to tune in and keep it locked in, because, you know, I'm the Jack of Spades, baby. You know, I'm the Jack of Spades. That's what we do. That's my card in cardology. Thank you, Nina Diamond, for this card shirt. She has a whole lot of them that she sell. Make sure y'all go to levinuniversity.com. That's levinuniversity.com with an L, 11, L-E-V-E-N, university.com. If you want these t-shirts with your cardology on it, you could also call her and ask her your cardology, and she will hook you up. She also got the 9 Ether, unveiling the 9 Ether book. She also have the 9 Ether t-shirts also. Big up to her. And big up to Color Curiosity. She was doing her work in here. Color Curiosity, hit her up if you want to feng shui your life or per-unk your life like Dr. Laila Africa taught us. Hit up Millicent at the number and build her IG page by going to Color Curiosity LLC. Dr. Shakira Moore, big up to her. I know she was out of it right now. She wasn't able to come on. She's doing some great work. Her new book is about to do the pre-orders of her new book. February 15th is going to be off the hook. As a matter of fact, also big up to the one, the only AdaraMoselle.com. She does free consultation, and Color Curiosity does a free 8-minute consultation to see where you at, what you want to do with your business. But both of these young ladies do free consultation to make sure they can you can work with them, align with them, and do what y'all got to do, and then you start circulating the funds. That's how it works. And then big up to Paris Williams. She's going on a tour soon, so make sure you go to her website, pwcollections.com. Kendall Cobbs, the one, the only Kendall Cobb. Make sure you hit her up, hypnosiswithkendall.com, or call that 1-800 number. Big up to Carrie Ann Ingram. Hit her up if you want to reduce depression, stress, anxiety. Hit her up at carrieanningram.com or scan the QR code. Big up to my brother that's doing taxes, DTR Taxes LLC. Hit him up. He works throughout Canada, throughout the Americas, and he's also a financial advisor. Hit him up at the number right there that you see on the screen, but make sure you mention my name. And JB Services, my son is doing great work, pressure wash, car detailing, dumpster wash. Hit him up at the number right there on the bottom where you see. Prices start at $33. All right, so make sure you check it out. My other son, another Aquarius boy, another Aquarius young man, he's doing it with his Green Studio NYC Prince Imagine. Make sure you hit him up and tell him that his father sent you. When you talk to my sons, you tell them that the father sent you. You know how I do. And make sure if you want to book a session with me, text in your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. New books. Get my books on Amazon right now. Also, the new book is coming out soon. I'm editing. It's on the editing block. The children's book is coming out also. And the new ebook, the new workbook coming soon. Ebook available soon, and printed copies coming after. King Simon's Numerovational and Spiritual Lessons of Life workbook. Oh yeah, it's there for you to work. I need y'all to work. Every massive must work, work. Every massive must work, work harder. Work, 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 work. Say me I feel work, 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 work. Say you don't. You got to pick up to Rihanna and Barrington Levy. They singing their own form of work, 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 work. So hey, everybody got to work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got this new workbook, ebook that's about to come out. I'm working on it and putting this together too while I'm doing my numerovational angles and angel number book. I'm doing both things, so I'm preparing both of them. So I got this on lock because I have all of the lessons that I've taught on YouTube, and I'm breaking it down. So it's going to be a lot of information and a lot of things to make you work and make you think, included, like I've done. All right. Remember what Dr. B says: I forgive myself, my family, and others for imperfection, and I'm thankful for my life. Remember what Dr. Blair used to say: please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth in your love now. Thank you, Dr. Blair, for all you've given us. Thank you, Dr. B, that you're all still giving to us. And thanks again to Abundancechild and John Carr for coming on and sharing their wisdom. Remember, tomorrow, tribute to Dr. Delbert Blair at 3 o'clock sharp with special guests, international performance artist, the one, the only Rosalind Hunt, who had a dear, good relationship with our brother, Dr. Delbert Blair. So proud of her and her work. We're going to talk about her music and all that, but definitely we're going to talk about her relation with Dr. Blair. And of course, we're going to have Brother Tony in the midst. All right. Remember, family, thank you very much. Be safe, be great. And remember, I love you because I love me. All right. Take care. And big up to Brother Shabazz returning to LIU coming in March 23rd. Here's the commercial. Peace and love.
Eye Opener Productions presents Magical Kemet Revisited, Sunday, March 23rd, 2025, from 1:30 p.m. till 7 p.m. In honor of our previous Magical Kemet event 14 years ago, we once again bring you Master Teacher M. Fundishi, J. Hootie Mess, and Professor Kaba Kamene.
In ancient Kemet, they had showed that that's not a star there. I know it's a nebula. And a nebula gives birth to stars. And so Sirius A comes from that nebula. And then the ancient Kemet U said, we also come from that nebula that birthed our star. So this gets really deep. So we're gonna, I'm telling people, bring some boots because it's gonna get real deep. We're going in real deep.
In calling,
So
you are
Richard-
now going to understand that it is time now to move back and get back onto the path of Ma'at. And on the path of Ma'at is where you are on your road to your destiny and what you were called for. And the longer that you go on this road, as you become an elder and you get more mature and you're moving through, your journey becomes clearer.
Make sure you get your tickets in advance for $30. Tickets will be sold at the door for $40. For tickets, scan this code or go to magicalchemet.eventbrite.com. We will be at the Long Island University, Brooklyn campus, Health Science Building. Enter at the gate on Flatbush Extension between DeKalb and Willoughby.
Get ready. The 42nd International Reggae and World Music Awards Show is coming to the Coral Springs Center for the Arts, Fort Lauderdale on Sunday, March 20, 2025. Celebrate the biggest names in reggae and world music as we bring nations together through music and culture. Early bird tickets are on sale now. Don't miss out. Grab yours today at thecentercs.com or irama.com and book your stay for an unforgettable weekend. Hurry, prices go up after Thanksgiving. Follow us on social media and visit our website, www.irawma.com for more details. The 42nd Irama Show, where the world comes to celebrate music.
Numerovation with King Simon. Text me now at 347-496-1022. You could also take my course if you want to, but do text me for your sessions at 347-496-1022. You could also get my books on Amazon at Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. Remember, you can book your session and get it done right now. 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. King Simon the Numerovator.
Some people think that this esoteric knowledge is for the rich and powerful, when in actuality, the so-called 85% has a spark in them that if it is sparked through numerology, astrology, motivation, whatever, it will raise them up from an 85%, maybe to a 10%, and eventually they become the 5%.